What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Connor with TGN and VMRPtv, and welcome to the video. As you can see here, if you don't already know, we have an awesome game to show you guys and kind of talk about, which is Dead Island Riptide, which is going to be an awesome game coming out in April of this year, actually April 23rd, and this is a game I'm really excited for. I do plan on getting it and playing it quite a bit when it comes out. As you guys may know, I'm a huge zombie fan, playing through the Walking Dead games, and I'm just a big fan of the overall zombie experience when it comes to gaming. So let's go ahead and tell you guys what we know so far about this game. In the background, I'm going to have the trailer, let that finish out, and then we'll have some gameplay footage there too. Now the gameplay footage, it came out about a week ago. It's nothing super new, but it's pretty cool. It is pre-alpha footage is what they say, but it is pretty much what the game's going to be looking like. The reason they say pre-alpha is just because if there are issues, then they can fix it without too much of a big deal by just saying, hey, this is very early stages of the game, even though the game is for the most part going to be getting to its final stages very soon here because it comes out in about 3 months. So that's that. It is alpha footage. So yeah, let's go ahead and start talking about this, guys. First thing here, just like old Dead Island games, there's going to be a lot of traveling, but the difference is with Riptide, a lot of your traveling is done by boats, which is a little bit different than what we've seen in the past. Typically, you're driving some kind of car around, or you're running on foot. Whereas now, there's a big water aspect to the game, and you guys will see that in some of the gameplay here that we have. But basically, there's a big aspect on traveling with your boat and different, ideas along there. You can have multiple people on your boat. Just like last time, there are 3 other players you can play with, not only just by yourself. So, good multiplayer aspect in there as well. So, moving on to the next idea here, they kept the old-fashioned, fighting mechanics. I guess not old-fashioned, but just the old fighting mechanics that we're used to. So, if you've played Dead Island before and, you like how you end up killing zombies, maybe it was clunky feeling to you. It might feel a little bit, a little bit better now, but for the most part, it's going to be very similar to the previous Dead Island game, which you guys will see here very shortly, if not already, in the gameplay footage behind me or in the video. Now, moving on to something that I think is a little bit controversial, not so much about the gameplay, and a lot of people have been talking about this as of lately, is the regular game is the special edition. So follow me here. Most special edition games, you get something cool. This is the game that's going to cost you, instead of $60 for the regular game, you might pay $79.99, so $80, and you'll get something cool, some fan art or something like that for that extra $20, before just as an extra. That's what you're getting out of the special edition in most games. Now, what they've done is they've called the regular game the special edition. The reason for that, I'm going to guess, is so you feel like you're getting something special. If you're not into gaming news and stuff like that, you may say, hey, special edition game, $60, I should buy this, or whatever the price ends up being. I've heard that they're going to cut the price or something like that. I heard they're going to cut it a little cheaper because it's kind of the last game of the 360, or one of the last games. I don't know that for sure, but that's what I've heard. So it's going to be called the special edition, even though it's really not. And then they have, moving on from there, the real special edition in the US, because they have 2 different versions. They have the EU version and the US version. The US version is the Rigor Mortis edition, and that's going to have some, interesting stuff in there. I guess the key thing that it has is a zombie hula girl. So nothing too special in this pack, but it's there, so you guys can know the difference. If you're going to pick up the game or pre-order it, just keep in mind the special edition is the regular game. Something that was really controversial and is still up in the air is the EU version, which is called the Zombie Bait Edition. This is going to give you a 1 foot by, about half a foot statue of a chick that's kind of torn up. She's a bigger chick and not in waist, if you guys get what I'm saying here. I'll show you guys a picture of it on screen now, but this is what you'll be getting in the EU right now. Now, a lot of people have been complaining and saying that this is kind of an issue. I like it. I think it's really cool, but that's not really what the majority are saying. Yeah, they came out and apologized. They said, this is something that we didn't expect, and that, we want everyone to be happy with our decision. So they haven't said they're getting rid of it. They haven't said they're not going to, have this in their Zombie Bait Edition, but as of right now, it's kind of a gray area of what that Zombie Bait Edition is going to have in it. Will it have this statue? Maybe. Will it not? Maybe. We just don't know right now. But that's pretty much what we have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and do stay tuned. I'm going to be covering this game pretty heavily. I like this game, and we have some time here. We have about 3 months, so more stuff will for sure be coming out, and I'll try to cover it as quickly as I can, but just keep in mind it will be covered in its entirety as soon as it's released, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, toss it a thumbs up and a favorite. Hopefully you did enjoy it, and that's it, guys. Here's the outro. Till next time, peace, and I'll catch you in my next video.